30 minutes. Welcome back to my channel, As Told by Dawn. uh, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this particular live, comment in the chatterization, our live here as you come through. If you're watching the playback, don't forget to comment in the chatterization. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I mean? Follow me on all social media platforms. That is As Told by Dawn on Instagram, Delightful_Dawn on Instagram, Delightful_Dawn1 on TikTok. Y'all, I literally sat here and had a whole freaking conversation with myself for about 20 minutes and did not notice that I never pressed go live. That part, y'all, I done went through my whole life and I never pressed I never pressed that I was live. So that's just funny. But yeah, that's what it is. So don't forget to thumbs up this video. Follow the platforms. I'm gonna get into some. I want to give a shout out to my Lord and Savior. Oh, my provider. Secondly, I like to give a shout out to my sister. She got her channel was recently monetized. Shout out to CP Precious. Shout out to Brianna freaking Coleman, a realtor extraordinaire. Brianna is the reason that we're here today on this particular live because she's always been the lighter, the fuel, vice versa. I'll sometimes harass her a little bit, like, hey, Brianna, when we did it. But this particular time, like, Brianna has been on my butt, like, girl, what is going on? Get to it, because you can't be monetized. You need all forms of content need to be trying to get monetized or consistency, especially if you want to do it in the capacity that we said that we wanted to do it in. So first and foremost, shout out to you. I'm gonna just go to the chat. Hey, good morning, Miss Maxine. I don't want to say her last name because you said you're gonna change it, but she says good morning, beautiful. I can't wait to have her on here officially on one of the videos and telling her experience. That's my mommy. My mommy is just she's a beautiful soul, and I pray every day that she finds true happiness, true love, that His Holy Spirit continue to guard her heart, mind, body, and soul, because these people out here is ruthless. And with people like my mom and myself, because we're so kind-hearted and just really want the best for people and think about others before we think about ourselves, people try to prey on them for weakness a lot of times and try to kind of manipulate those gifts or love for people for themselves. So first and foremost, mama, just know that you are a baddie and you don't have to be out here giving all yourself up for free and regarding to meaning your gifts to people and letting them use just your sweet personality, because they know they see the God in you, and my mom is a God-fearing woman. So let me just say that for the purpose. Okay, let me go to the next. Hey, she said, hey, so Bree texted me. So when when you texted, I was like, am I not live? Is Dawn really not live up in this piece? But yeah, I didn't press. I've been on the road for about 15-20 minutes driving to work and did not notice I never pressed go live. And I was just chatting. My mom, she says, what did you say what did you say to yourself? Main points. Don't want to miss anything. Okay. So the stuff that I was saying prior to me thinking I was officially live was I was talking about more of why I started this channel. So anybody who's watching the live that's in the cut or watching it that hold on, girl, look at that sign. They may be watching this new, they may not know why I started my channel. I started my channel as a personal diary, just to document my weight loss journey and just the mental capacity, because at that particular time I didn't know what I was going to do in regarding to making changes to my life. And so when I started this channel, it was very much an organic process and a level of honesty, because I didn't have much expectation. Like, I didn't think that not one person would find me interesting enough to follow me regarding this, because I already had the channel before and I felt like that dwindled. But I was saying that I was very much grateful for the 700 plus people that have subscribed to me so far throughout this journey. It's going on almost 3 years since I've had the channel, so I'm very much thankful. I was saying that, you know, this is kind of like my official live of 2023, because the first one didn't go as planned. So I wanted this to be kind of like an introduction to that part and kind of do a summary of like a little mini life update, because a part of the reason why I stopped kind of going live, which, I mean, y'all kind of know, that some people that's in here, is that life had happened. Life had happened to me very much hard. And I guess that has a lot to do even with the surgery and dealing with life. They kind of go hand in hand. Just life stress, all of that. And I wanted to be open and candid about a lot of stuff, which I didn't feel comfortable before, because I knew certain people were watching my channel. Not to say I'm not posting it, but it's like, when you know that there's more family and friends that know you have something, then you don't want them to get worried maybe about something that you may say, or maybe judge you off of something that you may say that you may contradict yourself on later. Because, you know, this is my virtual diary that I have. So sometimes I may not feel the same way that I may felt yesterday, but I wanted to be able to feel comfortable coming on here without feeling like, okay, I can't share certain stuff, because I don't want people to be like, okay, what is going on? And I've gotten to a point to where at this particular time, I don't really care no more, because there's a lot of stuff I want to share. I am in therapy, so I feel like that's interesting and fun, because, you know, I talk about therapy all the time, but I've never actually been in it like the way that I've been in it lately, and I want to be able to share those experiences to a certain degree of like what's been going on. So that's what's exciting for me. So in 2023, my life update starts off as much as I can share right now without being too much detail unless people want to know, is that, you know, life happened, and life happened really, really hard, kind of spilling over from 2022 into 2023. Meaning, certain people that I was doing life with in 2022, I'm no longer doing life with in 2023. Meaning that there has been a lot of new beginnings and new chapters. I'm very much optimistic about what's going to happen in my life, as far as family, career-wise, spiritual, mental, and physical health, because I feel like there's a lot of stuff that needs to be reset in general. And I am honestly, like, I am so grateful that I'm at a point to where I don't put a lot of stuff on me no more, and that has to do with therapy. So that's another thing I want to say. With 2023, I had started therapy. When the new year started, Dawn said, I can't do this no more. What I'm not going to do is be in a mental space to where I feel so much overwhelmed, where I'm not eating properly, where I'm not thinking properly, where I'm not having value on my life, where I'm allowing people to place value or for their opinion to dictate how I move. And so a lot of that stuff, I was just like completely honest when I went to therapy. I'm like, hey, this was literally the day before the new year. I said, I need to get some therapy. I need to be able to break down some of this stuff that's been weighing on me. And honestly, you don't want to. I was tired of birding, or, you know, placing my burden, because I don't know how to say the word, from what was going on in my life on other people, which I feel like I was kind of like just kind of overwhelming them, because I know how I feel sometimes to hear someone's drama. It's like, well, dang, you don't get a good day, and I don't even want to talk or answer the phone, because it's gonna be some bull that you about to share with me. And so I'm like, you know what, I need to talk to someone to kind of get some of that out, and then also get some guidance. And then on top of that, the young lady that I have as a counselor, she is a Christian, and she does couples counseling. That's like her main thing. She does the type of therapy that she does is intentional therapy. I can't think of the exact name, but basically when you go to therapy with her, like, she wants you to have goals, to set goals, to basically have a reason on why you're there and try to complete some stuff that you may need help or working on. So that's why I thoroughly, like, it's by the grace of God that I don't know how I got so lucky on the first try of me finding a therapist to where this particular person has made me think about myself differently, others, and really been honed in on doing like the whole work, and where I just feel comfortable to like speak candidly with her without feeling like there, even if it was judgment, I don't really care because it's I'm doing this for me to get the work so I can kind of do better for myself. And honestly, I know my mom will be like, "Well, you did it as the Lord in Christ." It's gonna be a lot of stuff that I'm about to share. It's gonna be stuff that you feel like that I shouldn't do as a young lady that may not be Christ-like or may not be up to your part. And I'm learning how to deal with all of that. We're dealing with family, trauma, to deal with I'm back. My friend was calling me because she's a good friend. But anyway, all of that I'm working on in therapy. What is Bree saying? Gotta focus on you, period. So that was the main goal in all of this, is to focus on me in 2023 and then let everything else fall in place. And there is going to be something I'm about to say that that I feel like that's gonna be a main word, is that in the midst of trials and tribulations, how can you say, like, in the midst of, when the ship is sinking, or when the plane is having difficulties and all of the masks are coming down, the first thing they tell you to do is to, make sure you are okay before you assist someone else. Like, how can I assist someone else if I'm over here drowning, if I can't breathe and properly do what I need to do in order to help the person that I'm trying to assist? So during the process of all my life, all of it, like this whole journey, I have always tried to do stuff in the betterment of someone else. That has been my goal. I am a people pleaser. I thrive off of love and affection from others. I get gratifications on seeing other people happy. And in the midst of it, it was taken away. Like, I was constantly filling people's cups, and my cup wasn't being filled, or if it was being filled, it was conditional, meaning like you needed to do certain stuff from your cup in order for me to add to it. So if I wanted me to get a little sugar packet, it's like, well, you need to do X, Y, and Z to get to work for the sugar packet. And I'm not the type of person. I do stuff out of the kindness of my heart. I do stuff because I want to do it, and I don't expect anything in return. Would it be nice? Yes. But for the longest, I've allowed people to pull my energy and to kind of to set a certain precedent on my life that I don't want to live by no more. I don't want to be used. I don't want to have to feel like I need to do stuff to make people in my life feel like I have value or worth. I.e. my mom, I.e. my dad, I.e. my sisters, brothers, and all of that stuff is just it was a lot, you know what I mean, to have. Making all of these people happy, whether it's my dad, whether it was like friends, people I thought who was friends and I considered family, making all these people happy, and in the midst of it, I wasn't. Like, I literally have been, like, you ever seen The Mask? Where I kept telling you before, like, where you were literally smiling, but in the inside, you just feel like you're just slowly dwindling away. And so at this particular point, my year hasn't been all that great so far. I'm not going to even lie and be like, okay, well, I set it off where I got the therapist and everything was checking off the boxes. There's been stuff that I have, engaged in that I wouldn't normally do, because off of me being like, I'm just tired of always having to be, like, have y'all seen Why Did I Get Married? Perfect Patty. Like, I'm tired of always having to be so fucking perfect for people in order for them to feel like I have value or to extend love to me, or to feel like I have to do things to make, okay, well, that's acceptable because you are doing it in a certain way. And I'm just not in that place no more. I don't have time for it. If you don't like it, you don't have to be here. You don't have to be around me. You don't have to engage with me. Or how I act towards you, like me, babe. And I will still baby people because that's my part of nature. But I don't have time. I be going off on people all the time. Like, look here, you just don't know. Life is happening. I'm not about to be dealing with your stuff in the midst of it. Excuse my French for cursing, but I felt that. I felt it in my spirit decided to drop an F-bomb, and the bomb got dropped, okay? So make sure your kids ain't present. She says, I'm so proud of you, baby. Jesus is the word of all. She also said, Mom, she was like, make God happy first and the rest will follow. This is classic her. She says, I'm glad that you have a soundboard in your therapist. That's always good. So yes, a soundboard, a woman with the same values, all of that is beautiful to me. I will say I have not been to therapy in the last two sessions, only because like I've been outside turning up. So that's gonna be some stories and what I have learned from those experiences to talk about, because that has been very eye-opening for me to where how I deal with certain stuff, especially even now. And y'all, look, I'm not gonna tell you no lie. I have been drinking, and with the surgery, hold on, kiss. Okay, sign this. With the surgery, if anyone knows, like I can get lit really quickly, and lately I've been really testing my tolerance, which I have today declared that Dawn is no longer doing, because I feel like I've been doing the most, and I'm not trying to be that person. Hold on, let me say. Happy birthday, Sandra! I'll see you later. Okay, that's my coworker, one of my favorite coworkers. One of my favorites. I love her. But she's also been like, how much time do I got? I got like 1 minute. So she's also been like, ooh, my lashes look amazing. She's also been such a soundboard in my life as well, because I've shared a lot of stuff with her. And that's a real. She says, she said, girl, stop the cursing. It ain't necessary. She says, a woman of God with godly principles. That is why you cuss. Godly, no matter what you do. Period. I'm godly no matter what I do, no matter what I say. First off, look at that. First off, let me say this. I came in this world alone. I'm gonna leave this world alone. So as far as, I want to say this, take it how you take it. But I love you though, respectfully. Have to always answer to the Lord for all that we do. We do. So you can only be accountable for yourself, not others. But with that being said, it is officially 8 o'clock. I am at work. I'm so sad that I wasn't able to spend the full 30 minutes with y'all and talking. So if there is anything that you would like for me to touch on that I may have spoke about, that make it an official video or make it an official live that I can do, let me know. DM me on my social media platforms, or after this live is over, you can go into the comments and then tell me what part or what do you want to know? Because so far I've only gave y'all a small glimpse of my life update. I may have to do like a little video, but I really do want to share. I do want to make this channel back to what it was, and it was a diary for me, and for me to be candid, and for me not to feel limited. So unfortunately, Maxine, Jay, it's gonna get real up in these streets. You can either stay or you can go. But I love you though, and sometimes I'm gonna curse and sometimes I'm not. Sometimes the Lord's gonna be able to watch my mouth and I love you over here. I am not about to do it. I'm not gonna show her. I'm gonna just show her comment. I'm gonna show her comment right here. But it's life, y'all. So with that being said, I hope you have a beautiful and blessed Thursday. Don't forget to follow me on my platform here on As Told by Dawn. That is on Instagram, As Told by Dawn. On Instagram is also delightful_Dawn. And also started me a channel for my dog Scrappy. So go ahead and follow Sir Scrappy Doo. He is the cutest thing. It's a Sir SIR SCRAPPY and then DOO. on this. So Sir Scrappy Doo. Also follow me on TikTok. It is Delightful_Dawn, the number 1. And yes, y'all have a beautiful day. Brianna, Maxine, Sister Maxine, she says gone to her. Anyway, there's nothing but love up in here, okay? We're going to have us a beautiful day. Y'all going to have a beautiful day. Y'all stay blessed. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm about to go in here. I'm about to, push the old mule or whatever they say. I'm about to just work. I'm about to work per usual. I work. Oh, this is Brianna. Okay. All right. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later.